What if you scribbled an idea on a napkin and it became a limitless scale tech company poised for exit? What if you had a vision of eliminating an inefficiency in your community, industry, or the world, and you had a chance to co-found a company and bring this product or service to the market? What if we could positively impact every social issue with tech? 10x Tech Tank is the #1 daily show for everything tech entrepreneurship. And whether you are technical or not, you will learn, be inspired, and witness transformation in the making. People will share tech ideas on napkins. People will showcase minimum viable tech products. People will explain their cash-flowing tech companies looking for acceleration. And if the person is right, and their idea is right, and the market is right, and the business model is right, then there's a great chance you will witness some serious magic. We are on a mission to build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. And we invite you to make history with us. Together, we achieve more.
Welcome to 10x Tech Tank. I'm Jared Yellin, and this is
Eric Nowoslawki.
Say it again. Say it again.
Eric Nowoslawki.
I love it. I love when he says his name. Such pride. That's what all of you should have: is pride with who you are. Pride with the fact that you are meant to be a tech founder. Eric, we work currently with 109 founders in our incubator, right? And for the most part, they're non-technical people, right? Non-technical people that had tech vision. They had a tech vision, and for many of them, for years, right? Like, you've worked with all of our founders. Many of them have been sitting on these ideas for years because they didn't know where to go. They didn't want to get burned. They didn't want to lose money. They didn't want to have their idea fall short. They were too afraid to come out to tech founders. That's not actually what they were seen in the world. Like Mike Searock is an example. He runs a really successful mortgage business. What gives him the right to be a tech founder? Everything. And we host this show every night, Monday through Friday, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, to show you that you can do it. We have people calling in. We have 4 entrepreneurs every episode that come with their ideas. Some of these ideas are literally like napkins, like just pieces of paper like this. Other ideas are minimum viable products that are just getting to market. And other ideas are cash flowing tech companies. And what we're looking for are 4 things: the right person with the right idea in the right market and the right business model. When all 4 of those things are present, we say, hells yes, let's do this. Let's co-found a company. Grant Cardone, myself, Eric, and the rest of our team at 10x Incubator, we look to co-found companies with people like you, the right person, with the right idea, in the right market, and the right business model. So our ask of you tonight, as you're watching this episode, is to vote. Let us know what you think of each of these ideas. Influence our decision. We have pretty good insight with regards to what's going to work, what's going to scale, what's going to sell. We love to hear from you as well. So with that, let's have our first entrepreneur in the tank. Please introduce yourself, and where are you calling in from?
Hey guys, this is Alberto. I'm calling from Miami.
Awesome, great, Alberto. Let's do it, man. You got 5 minutes in the tank. Please share your big idea.
All right, so I'm having technical difficulties, so I'm just gonna do a phone. I email your team the pitch. I can't get Zoom to. So,
good.
Nina Milan is a smart young professional. She wanted to sell her own home because she Googled and it wasn't so hard. So she put her home on Zillow for free. And after 2 weeks of getting dozens of phone calls from realtors pitching her to convert to a 6-point commission, she gave up and she called me. But I got my deck going here. The toughest transaction to do in real estate is selling your home, getting a mortgage, and buying a new home in a single transaction. And I'm crazy enough to try and fix it. My name is Alberto Marinas, and I'm the founder of Pablo. We have broken down the process into 3 blocks. The first block is selling your home. And I wish I could show you the graphics. We started about 2 years ago, and we have had some success. We have been focusing on 2 niche markets. The first market is the for sale by owners, who obviously already are interested in avoiding a commission. And these folks account for 8 to 10% of the volume nationwide. Next, just about a month ago, we started focusing on the fix and flip operators. These guys do 2 to 5 closings a year, which is more than a lot of realtors do. So they also don't need a lot of help in selling their own homes. The next block which we expect to implement Q2 of 2022, is getting a mortgage, meaning we're going to make a package where these folks sell their home and get a mortgage. And the third block will be implementing buying a new home, meaning you sell a home, you get a mortgage, you buy a home, all in a single login and password. Making a true journey from house to house for our clients. So 2020, we had nationwide 5.4 million transactions. So that's the TAM. Commissions paid in that year was $61 billion, because you may know we're feeding 2 realtors, 2 attorneys, and 2 brokers. Skip. Okay. The team. I'm running everything. I have a distributed team. I got folks doing copy development, marketing, graphic design, and customer service. 7 out of 9 of these folks are women or people of color. I make an effort to distribute the work. We have competitors, of course, but our competitors, I don't know them personally, but my feeling from the product that I see is that these are realtors adding technology to the status quo. My background is in logistics. I do end-to-end, door-to-door. That's why my thinking of house to house. So my point of view is totally different, and I think that's what's going to get us to the winning line. We need a strong go-to-market campaign. I know nothing about marketing. Everything I've done in the last 2 years has been stumbling, spending money, just guessing, right? I need a real marketing folk that knows real estate. I also need to hire a success manager, and we need a better website with, whatever I have right now. I'm taking Squarespace to the max, right? That they allow, and that's it, right? I believe we need 300K to pay for these folks to build it so that we can grow on a month-to-month, at least 20% until then.
Let's ask you some questions. Great job, by the way, with your presentation. And congratulations. It's been 2 years. That's a big deal to have made it that far. Did you raise capital to get to this point, or did you felt self-fund?
So I've bootstrapped the whole time. I had an early partner who contributed about $30,000 until now. And I raised $1,100 from friends and family to buy the domain.
That's awesome. Good for you. And with over these 2 years, what has been your revenue each year?
So we've had 37 transactions to date. So nothing, $3,700. We're charging a flat fee.
And that was my question. So what's the economic model? Yeah.
So right now on block 1, we're charging a flat fee, $299 to $799, depending on how much involvement that takes from us. But my cost to serve is $25 in 5 hours. So we can scale this very easily.
How
technology instead of a filter.
So it's $25 is your cost to serve and 5 hours. It's like $5 an hour. Speak into what's happening in those 5 hours.
The clients, we learned something in the last 2 years that it was possible for us to guess. When we first started, for sale by owners told us, I don't need help. Just put my home on the MLS. I've got this. The truth is, they still needed a little bit of help, mostly emotional handholding, right? Hey, I'm freaking out about the contract. I'm freaking out about the offer. Which offer is better? So all that, we think we need a full-time licensed realtor on a salary to handle those calls. Cannot be a regular customer service. It's got to be a realtor.
Okay.
One.
Yeah. And so on this platform, are people also doing the full transaction on the platform as well?
No.
Okay.
No,
so
not yet. The goal will be to get there, but yes.
Oh, okay. So then how are they getting so you're going from selling, and then the mortgage part, you're getting them next mortgage for the next house?
Correct. That's what we want to implement next year. Q1.
So do you use some kind of third party to underwrite that mortgage for them to get to the next house?
Absolutely.
Okay,
I'm in touch with 2 different mortgage brokers right now. Very aggressive folks. One is more marketing savvy, the other one is a veteran, so I trust them too because I'm a veteran. So we've had to figure out which one or both to funnel into our clients to use their
And then
service.
how do the for sale by owners, how do they find the next house that they want to buy? That's on your platform too?
Not yet, but that will be something that we implement block 3 down the line. But I mean, all of us, even if you have access to the MLS, you spend hours a week on Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com. That's where the buyers find the house. They don't need an MLS. We would like to be that one, right, to provide them block 1, block 2, block 3, get them really from point A to point Z. And we will learn how to get there when we get there, right? But since I have limited resources, I want to build it stage by stage. So block 1, I think I got it. Now I'm not ready, but I got to start launching block 2 to keep getting those customers into that complete journey.
Do you see
Once
this
you
as
build
a
a house-
disruption to the MLS?
I'm sorry?
Do you see this as a disruption to the MLS? If this works, does anyone need an MLS anymore?
Maybe you still do, right? The fact that there are 400 MLSs nationwide is a total disaster from the operational point of view. I have played with the idea that if I upset enough realtors, because I'm a licensed broker, I may get kicked out of. I don't know. I'm not doing anything wrong, right? I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm just doing it differently. But if I did, I have a backup plan to create my own MLS. I've scoped it, cost about $300K, 90 days to build. So that's the backup plan.
Got it. All right. So the 9-person team, are these full-time people or are they contractors right now?
Contractors.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Cool. So you need team, you need money, you need promotion, you need radical acceleration, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So for everybody that's watching,
I've been losing money until now, but I strongly believe in this. Like nobody can tell me.
I can feel your passion, man. I love the passion, Alberto. Really immense. And thank you for your service as well. So in the chat, let us know, what do you think of Padlock, a platform that's going to do the selling, the buying, and the mortgage as well in one platform? I would say that's pretty damn disruptive. But Eric, what are your thoughts on
So I would want to head forward in due diligence. I'm going to say yes to, let's take it further into the process. I want to take a look under the hood. I want to meet more with Alberto and keep talking about this. I'm pretty interested.
Yeah, so I'm a yes to move forward as well, mainly because of you. Your passion is just off the charts. It's a very interesting idea. What I want to understand is, like, where are you today? I know there's a lot of stuff planned into the future, which is special. We love that. What exists this very moment? And let's find ways to prioritize the things for the future so we can integrate this platform into lives, into people's businesses. And because once we can do that, we can integrate this into lives, you don't do $3,700 in 2 years. We're just not integrated enough right now. So that's what we need to figure out, is how do we integrate? What's the first thing we can do so we can start to monetize? Congratulations, Alberto. Thank you for coming to the tank. We appreciate you, man. So we get asked all the time, are you hiring? And what the answer is?
Oh, yes.
Is
All
yes.
the time.
All the
Yes.
time. Literally every day we're posting on our internal Slack channel. We got another opening. We got another opening. We're hiring product managers. We're hiring engineers, graphic designers, copywriters, videographers, project managers, strategists, digital marketers, people that are in press and have press relationships. It's nonstop. Like, you hire on your growth team, people supporting business development, VAs. I mean, it's literally incessant. Like, there's like every day somebody new that I'm like, who are you? Like, who is that person? Like, how did you get here? But it's so exciting. Check out this video right now if you want to join our company.
Hey guys, come work for the most innovative company in the world, 10X Incubator. We're launching 10,000, listen to me, 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. If you're a coder,
Yep.
what?
We got
Programmer?
coders, we got graphic designers, we got copywriters, digital marketers, biz dev.
You name
Listen,
it.
You
If
got
you
skill.
like tech, love tech,
hungry.
want to be in tech, okay? We don't actually require that you get the jab here either.
Yeah,
Just so you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like if you
yeah.
want it, good. If you don't want it, no problem. We are hiring. We want you. If you're good at your job, if you're disciplined, if you want to be paid well, if you want to be taken care of, if you want to be in a 10X environment, click the link below, give us your resume
Yeah,
and a short video,
Yep.
30-second video. Just tell us who you are, tell us what you do. We want you.
do
We
it.
want you.
Let's go.
We want you.
You want to join our team? You want to work with this dude? You want to work with me? You want to work with Grant Cardone? You want to work with our chief product officer, our chief strategy officer? Do you want to join us? Head over to 10xincubator.com/hiring. Fill out the application. We'll be in touch soon. All right. Who is our next entrepreneur in the tank? Please don't be too ferocious this time. I can feel you getting
I'm gonna hold it
ferocious.
back. I'm
Listen,
gonna hold
I
it
can feel
back.
you getting there.
Yeah.
Now, let's go. We got Gary here. Gary, where are you calling in from? And let's take it away, man.
Knoxville, Tennessee, man.
Welcome to the tank. I'm the nice one. Eric is a little bit ferocious today, so just watch out for this guy. All right. All right, please share your idea. You got 5 minutes.
All right, guys, we appreciate you for allowing us this morning to take the opportunity to introduce Soapbox to you all. Again, my name is Scott Talent, and on our team is Gary Breeden and Chris Tonto Peranto. With our funding, we are asking for our first round, which would be for $750,000. Today, billions of individuals communicate through social media to express their ideas, comments, and content. Though unfortunately, prescribing to the wrong ideology and or thinking can cause people to be censored or worse, even be platformed. Therefore, many users cannot fully express themselves nor promote their ideas or create effective advertisement on social media. In essence, therefore, they're being pushed toward or expecting to think in unison, and therefore they're questioning everything. And this is definitely a problem. However, this direction can be changed with the new parallel economic platform of Soapbox. You may ask, what is Soapbox? Soapbox is the first interactive media platform that brings together a streaming platform and a social media platform. Soapbox will allow individuals across the globe to experience an all-in-one hub where individuals can fully engage with one another and advertise to customers. Soapbox will merge the three highly profitable and popular industries of news, entertainment, and social networking, therefore creating a first of its kind online space for users and consumers. Excuse me. Now, to bring Soapbox to the market, it will require funding and a great team, a team that's honest and knowledgeable in the social media industry, as well as the streaming industry. The team will also need to possess the capabilities to effectively market a company. But as we know, this criteria is hard to find in a lot of companies. Though, fortunately, we have found one, and it is through the Grant Cardone Company. With the reputation and experience of the Grant Cardone Company, these expectations can be achieved and prove highly profitable. Soapbox is a forward-looking media platform created to fill the gap of the noise, messiness, and censorship of the current social media environment, which we've all seen how it is today. The platform is a true expression of communication content and can be used for monetization as well. With that said, we know the partnership with the Grant Cardone Company will give the traditional streaming media platform and user-friendly, all-in-one interactive media platform. This will create an extremely viable and expandable business and give users and consumers a media platform they're comfortable with using and excited to use. Therefore, I want to thank you all for allowing us to pitch this to you all, and sorry again for the delays this morning. And now we'll turn it over to you all, and so we can answer any questions or comments y'all may have.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here. Where are you in the process? Is this idea on paper or you've started the build?
It is invested money. We've got money invested in it. We've got the business plan. The business plan's done. Did y'all get a copy of that I sent over?
Yeah, I'm sure we have it on file. Yeah.
Okay. Now structure's not started. We found the companies. Gary, who have you spoken with? You say Vimeo?
Vimeo is one we're looking at negotiating with right now, but there are several other carriers and several other providers. We intend to build this as an object-oriented web. We can plug and pull things in as we need it, so that as the future demands change, we don't have long development times. We can easily get into the new demand and service it.
Gary, how old are you, Gary?
I'm sorry, say again.
How old are you, Gary?
I am 73 years old.
He's a young 73.
I love it. Love it. Love the innovation.
So, and you're negotiating with Vimeo for the live streaming service?
For live streaming, and they're also going to be doing some things for us here on streaming on demand.
Oh yes,
that catalog that'll interface with them real easily.
Cool.
And upload, so forth like that would happen.
How much money did you invest so far?
Right now, I calculated it's in right now $4,624, but I've also set aside $15 additional $1,000 to go into the company, another account,
and hundreds of hours.
Yeah, definitely some hours. And we've also created too, which I didn't send you all, we laid out the sketch of the platform, kind of how it would flow through, going from the social media over to the streaming. So we laid that out too. That took a while to put that together, just to give people a blueprint.
How long have you been working on this for?
We started February is when we started on. That's when we filed for the trademark for Soapbox. When it started.
cool.
Late January, early February.
So you own soapbox.com?
Yes, correct.
It's awesome. Good stuff. How does this make money? How does this platform become financially viable?
Well, monetization with advertising, just like people do with Facebook and Instagram, and go on and do ads and things like that. That's how we've set it up for people to do. And one of the things,
There's 3 founders, right? There's 3 of you?
me and Gary are the founders, but Chris Tonto is also on our team. So he couldn't be here this morning. He's an hour behind us. He's taking his kids to school, but he said he'd be like, if there's another time, if y'all had any other question early in the morning or mid-morning, that he'd love to get on a call with y'all and talk.
What are your skill sets quickly? Like what each of you quickly, what are you best at?
Probably, I guess promoting would be one of the things I'm good at, and visionary designing stuff. I'm really big in designing things like that, creating the concept and then give it to other people and let them to move forward with it. That's probably my strong suit, is doing that.
And what about Gary over there? Gary, what's your skill set?
Yeah, my technical skills lie in developing webs, developing small business systems and databases. I spent a lot of time over my career doing those. I retired from General Electric. I was a client server technology manager for GE Corporate for years. And I also have a lot of experience with webs. After I left General Electric, I developed my own company called Information Systems Associates. And we specialized in small business development, both accounting systems, data systems, marketing systems, etc.
That's awesome.
So every social media company has this initial problem where there's just this Pareto distribution of 10% of the users are the only people who are creating 90% of the content. So what's your plan to bring on users that are going to be able to seed enough content on the platform that the people who just sit on the sidelines will be able to watch and it becomes sticky for them?
I think what's going to help us, it's going to be an interactive media platform. It's not just a social media platform. It's designed where people can also use it for streaming, because our vision is also to eventually start creating movies like Soapbox, like Netflix does. So people can actually come into social media and, like, say having to get out, like, right now, if you're on like Facebook, you want to go Netflix, you got to get out of Facebook and you got to go get on Netflix. This is a streaming where your social media, you click a button and you're already over to our streaming site. And you can start watching movies, podcasts, everything over there that you want to watch. So that way it gets more people involved than just saying, well, this is just another social media site. Why do I want to go here? But like, oh, y'all can do streaming too. We can watch movies and do that. And now y'all starting to make your own movies. Well, that's pretty cool. It's something different. And we've not seen that done by anybody so far. Maybe it is, but we've not seen it from the research we've done.
And oh, by the way,
One of the
you
things
can
is like,
upload your
you're gonna use
video.
like Vimeo for your video streaming, which is totally what you should do, a version of streaming for initially. But it's going to get expensive. Like if this really does work and you get users on the platform and they start doing what you want them to do, right? Which is to start creating content on there, it gets expensive very quickly and it's going to burn through budget because what you're not going to get are advertisers until you get a lot of users. What is your plan for that?
Well, I think in the beginning, obviously we'll have to rate with the funding and stuff. It's going to take some funding up front when you do a social media site, which you all know that this is the industry are in, what it's going to take. But our process too is to start the advertising as soon as possible. So it's going to slowly help, neglect some of the hope of the funding we're going to have to go out and get or whatever. Instead of just saying, okay, we're just strictly focus on funding, not do any advertising. Because I think if you look back at Facebook when they first started, they were not much into advertising and all that. So they were having.
What about the other side though? Like your revenue model is to have ads in this platform, right? Like businesses will use this to advertise, but they won't use it to advertise till you have users. So
Right,
we need a lot of users, and a lot of users means a lot of expense because this platform is built, like the purpose of this platform is to create live stream content, right? Like to create like shows and capture people's like memories and experiences. So that's expensive because you're going to be using Vimeo and you could probably do some form of a negotiation, but it's not cheap to use those platforms. So what's the plan to have it all? Get a lot of users, because without a lot of users, it's not really a social platform. Get a lot of users producing a ton of content, but not getting any advertisers to offset any cost yet, because they're not going to offset until you prove that people are on this platform regularly. What's your strategy for that?
Well, one of the things is to use Chris. Chris has a Battle Line podcast is doing really well. He's going to do free advertising, his shows on it to push people to the platform. So that's one of the ways we're going to use Chris, and he's going to help out with this because it's doing really good. His podcast is. So we kind of advance with that when he goes on with all the people he knows and getting them involved and say, hey, Well, now I'm involved in soapboxes where I need to go check this out. You know, I'm not doing social media on Facebook anymore. It's where I'm moving the platform to and everything. So that kind of gives a little advantage with him doing that marketing for us for free and stuff. So
In addition, we've been talking with a lot of key players in the market right now, especially the news. We've approached Hannity. We've approached several other people.
Joe Rogan,
Joe
sent some stuff to Joe Rogan because he has a big following and stuff.
Do they respond to you? Does Joe Rogan respond to you?
Joe hasn't, but I've got in contact with this guy's a little crazy, Alex Jones, but him and Joe Rogan are good friends, and Chris is friends with Alex Jones. So we've actually got in contact with Alex or whatever. So we got Alex looking at it, and I
What
think
about Hannity? Did Hannity look at it?
I haven't no response back from Hannity or whatever. So I'm sure he's.
What are you asking them to do? Like what? Like if you had 1 minute with Hannity, what would you ask him to do?
Basically, it promote it. We'll give you a small percentage because with his audience, all he would have to say, hey, this is. Y'all need to check this out. If people don't ever know, I mean, the millions of people watch him, then automatically people are going to start saying, okay, let's go check this out or whatever. Give him like a.
Yeah, let's let the audience vote. So would you use Soapbox? Would this be a platform that you'd get on as a social platform with live streaming technology? Is that something that's missing in your life right now? Would that excite you? Would this be a place that you gravitate to and use on a regular basis? What are your thoughts on due diligence?
So with an idea like this, I think with all of these screw ups and all of the missteps that large social media companies have been making, like Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and YouTube in particular, they keep having these missteps. I think there's a lot of competition in this marketplace. And so what I'm missing right now is just what is happening on Soapbox that's going to be able to differentiate you from the rest of the platforms. So I'm not saying no completely, but I'm not so sure about going into due diligence just yet. Our team is going to send you a document called a 10 questions document, and it helps dig deeper into the business plan. I think just with more time, we can wrap our brains around it. I just want to get a better idea of what you're doing differently. Because like I said, a lot of people are noticing that these large companies are messing up, and a lot of people are trying to do something about it. And I just want to see what the differentiation here is.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Eric too. I'm like a maybe. I like you guys. I would love to have entirely new social platforms that exist, because the current platforms are platforms for evil. So new platforms will emerge that will do the right thing. I believe maybe in the deck there's more information too that would help us understand, like, what do you mean by merging together social media and live stream? Because there's other platforms that make that claim too. So there's obviously something that you don't see in the world that you see inside of Soapbox. It's a great name, so kudos for that. Very little money has been invested, so that's also great. You haven't burned through anything. So it's been more about just your time and planning. So I'm a maybe, but we'll send you these questions so you can answer some of these questions, and then we'll take it from there. Congratulations though. I love what you're up to and excited about the possibility of working together. So I'm really big with getting our co-founders and our ecosystem physically together. Like when they can get together and they're in proximity with each other, it makes a huge difference. And for you, what will make a huge difference is if you're at GrowthCon. Check out this commercial.
Wherever you are, my purpose is to help you. Are you ready to 10X? How many of you want to reach the next level? 54 countries are here. Every state in the U.S. is here. I'm not here to motivate you. I'm here to give you the exact strategies so that you can go from where you are right now. I want 10 times that. Are you ready?
There we have it. Another tank episode.
Yep.
Another tank.
Put it in the
episode.
books.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you coming out every night, because we do it for you. We do this because we want you to see what's possible. We want you to see other people that look like you and sound like you that have the courage to step up with a meaningful solution. There are inefficiencies across every industry, every country, and from around the world. And you can either be someone that complains about the inefficiency, you can observe the inefficiency, or you can disrupt the inefficiency. And we're looking for the disruptors. 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. And I have this feeling that as you're watching tonight, you believe that you're meant to be one of them. So head over to 10xtechtank.com and submit your idea. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Our team will review it. And if we see potential, you'll be in the tank with us because we want to say yes. Like, we want to say yes. We want to meet you. In addition, if you've not signed up yet, head over to 10xtechtank.com. Get on our list so we can give you a fun gift, an exciting gift, a meaningful gift, which is our perfect pitch kit. This is what we do when we pitch. This is what we teach our founders to do when they pitch. And we're going to give it to you for free. Love and appreciate you always. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.
Which napkin will become the next exit? Which MVP will evolve into a unicorn? Which cash-flowing tech company will reach the next level? Our hope and desire is that it's yours. Your idea, your MVP, your cash-flowing tech company. Now is your time. Head over to 10xincubator.com and submit your idea so that you get on the tank and give us the chance to transform your napkin into an exit. That's 10xincubator.com. That's 10xincubator.com. Let's go.